Hey guys, it's Gina with YA Fiction Freaks, and I'd like for you guys to see my books back there. I kind of rearranged a little bit of them. See, my bottom shelf is pretty empty because I've sold some books at half-price books. But anyway, this I was looking at I had the day off from work, so I was looking back at some of our older videos and some comments that I have never gotten to, and some of them I had missed, so they were about a year old. Some of them were a few months back, but I saw a few of them from my review. I think it was like last year from Witch and Wizard by James Patterson, and it was actually kind of funny because that's the only book review that I did that I didn't like the book at all. I did give it 2 stars. I didn't give it 1 because to me 1 star is like a autobiography or like something that I just couldn't even get through at all and just absolutely hated. So I did give it 2 because I did kind of like the story in the beginning, but then didn't like it at all. So, but man, I got slammed in that video, and so I kept a lot of people's opinions. I do remove the comments where people. I mean, I love that people are passionate if they like the book and about the author, and I like that they give me their opinion, but I really hate when people go to become potty mouths and start calling me names and stuff like that. I mean, it is just my opinion, and so I do remove most of those that go there. But and thank you to all those people who I've saw some comments where you guys are supporting me and kind of giving the people back for saying mean things. So thank you if you were one of those. And I tried to I went back even for the comments that were over a year old. I kind of went back and tried to comment on. So, but anyway, when I was looking at that, and I do know, I am friends with several other people who do book reviews on YouTube. So several other booktubers, and I do know they've told me that they either don't do like books that they really didn't like because they don't want to get those awful comments, so they just don't go there, or they go easier on the book. Or actually, I have heard from a few that they have actually taken the videos down because they were slammed so bad and people were, so bad to them with the comments and stuff. So I thought, I refuse to do that. That's my opinion, and I did it in the best way that I knew how to do it. And I even asked if if they love the book, then great, tell me that you love it and why. So, but I'm not going to take it down. And then it made me start thinking, okay, there was another book that I actually didn't review this year, and not because of that, but just because I just didn't get to it because it wasn't a priority, because I didn't really like the book. And you guys are probably going to be surprised at this, but I thought I need to do this review. So I don't have the book anymore because it's one of them that went in the box to go to half-price books so I could get some money for more books because I didn't need it on my shelf because I didn't like it. And it is, I just wanted to show you on my Kindle since I have it. It's Passion by Lauren Kate. And I love the characters. This is book number 3. First one was Fallen. Second one's Passion. Second one is Torment. And then the third one is Passion. I love the covers. The covers all get 5 stars. They're amazing. They're awesome. But I liked Fallen and Torment both. They were both kind of slow books. They kind of had some boring parts, but I love the characters, love the story. Passion, Angie gave me a really hard time because I admitted that I actually broke one of the YA Fiction Freaks laws, one of our rules we made up, and we said the book fairy made them up, and one of them is to never go skip through the book and go to the end to see what would happen. You have to read the complete book. You can never go to the end. The only other book that I broke that with Both times I read it was New Moon by Stephanie Meyer, and that's because I'm totally Team Edward, and it was painful when he left the book. The first time that I read it, I could not handle it. I felt like Bella, and so, and how tortured she was, so I went to the back to make sure that Edward showed up. And I admit that. Then the second time I read it, I thought I won't do that because I know he comes back, right? Yeah, I did it again because I couldn't stand it. So I did that, but that was for that reason. I loved the Twilight series. Um, but that's really kindled my passion for YA fiction is Harry Potter and then Twilight. But with passion, I actually did that, and the reason I did it was because I just didn't like the way she wrote it. And I've told Angie this, and she hasn't read it yet, and I don't think this is a spoiler at all. I think I would be okay to hear this because I'm a fanatic about not hearing spoilers, and this is okay to hear this if you haven't read the book. If you've read 1 and 2, you know that the main girl and Daniel, Luce and Daniel, have a history in the past. They've lived several lives, and they have this history, and they've always been connected. And they've been kind of reincarnated, and, well, not kind of, they've been reincarnated, and they keep living these lives. Well, the way she wrote Passion was, it goes into, like, okay, chapter 1, you're going to go back into, it's going to tell you one of their previous lives. And it starts way back, way back. So I want to say it might have even been BC, but I'm not sure. But it went really far back. So, and of course, she sees her actual Luce, her actual life, because they can't see her. It's kind of like Christmas Carol-ish. But, well, no, I take that back. I'm wrong on that. They can see her. I didn't think that they could. I thought it was going to be like that, but they can see her. But she sees them. So the other Luce is there, and Daniel. And also these other characters that you don't know, and this other time and this other place, and she doesn't know what she's doing in her life at that time and all this. So it's kind of like, okay, starting a new book and getting to know all these new things. Well, that'll go on for a chapter or two, and then all of a sudden, boom, she goes into describing another scenario of their life. She walks into another scenario. So here you go again. You've got another Luce, another Daniel, another setting, a whole nother story, what they're going through at the time. Then you read a chapter or two of that, and then boom, she goes. And now, if she had done that a few times, it would be fine, and then move on with the story. But the whole book is like that. And so finally, I made it about halfway through and realized that, oh my gosh, she was still like back in the old days. She still hadn't even come up to current, even close to current. And I thought, oh my gosh, she is going to do this little by little by little by little. She is going to show us every single life that Luce led. And I couldn't take it. It was like, I told Angie, it was like reading a new book every few chapters. And I don't, that's one of the kind of least favorite things, at least for me as a reader, one of my least favorite things is starting a new book, because you don't know the characters, you don't know, and of course when you're reading the second and third book, it's a little better. You don't have to go through that, but you got to get to know everything again, and then you're settled and you love the book. But with this, it was like I started a new book every few chapters, and so I just couldn't do it. And so I went to see like the last, it's down to the last couple chapters where finally things are meeting up and it's moving on with the story. And I understand why Lauren Kate did this, to show you the history. But I myself, I just couldn't make it through it. I don't know, maybe I should have went back and tried. I just couldn't do it. And I'm not real sure. There's another one coming out, and at this point I can't remember what it's called. I wonder if it's on here. Rapture. Is that it? Yes. Here it is. The next one coming out is Rapture. And again, just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous cover. If you can see that. But, and it's loose, you can tell on there again. And I probably, ooh, it's only $10.99 on Kindle. But I probably, let's see, when does it come out? June 12th of 2012. I probably will get it. Um, and it has messed me up a little bit that I didn't read every single bit of that book. So, I don't know, I might go get the audio and just listen to that CD or something. I only missed, I don't know, I did miss probably a fourth of the book. But I would like to go on with it. Or actually, I'd be okay if somebody just told me. I may watch a review on Rapture when it comes out later in the year and just kind of find out what happens with them. Because, I don't know, that just kind of lost my interest. But the one thing that I may get, it's called Fallen in Love. I don't know if you guys have heard about this. It looks like loose again. And it's a really cool cover, and it's called Fallen in Love, and it's by Lauren Kate, and it's a Fallen novel of stories, and it says it has, let's see, it's coming out January 24th of this year, and it says, what makes your heart race a little faster, just in time for Valentine's Day. It's Fallen in Love. 4 wholly original new stories collected in a new novel set in the Middle Ages. That's why, because it's Her Other Lives, I bet you. By Lauren Kate, Fallen in Love gives fans the much talked about but never revealed stories of fallen characters as they intertwine with the epic love story of Luce and Daniel. The stories include, it's got Love Where You Least Expect It, The Valentine of Shelby and Miles, and then there's the next one is Love Lessons, The Valentine of Roland, and the next one is Burning Love, The Valentine of Ariana. And then the next one is Endless Love, the Valentine of Daniel and Lucinda. So I might get that and try that out and read those short stories, but I don't know. So I don't know. Let me know, you guys. I would love to. Oh, and then I gave it 2 stars because of that, because I couldn't finish it. But I don't know. Maybe it deserved 3 because I do love the characters, and I love Lauren Cates. I do like her writing. I just don't like how she chooses so much of doing those lives. But, again, I said, I understand why she did. So, if you've read Passion, and you felt the same, let me know. Or if you really enjoyed that and really liked it, let me know. I would love to know. Hopefully, you guys don't hate me for this and slam me and call me names. But if you must, go ahead, and then I guess I'll remove the comments if it's too bad, but I really just would love to hear your opinion. This is mine. I'd love to hear yours. So I can't wait till Angie reads it. She hasn't did any reviews on this channel lately. She needs to. But I can't wait till she reads it because I want to see what her opinion is. So let me know, guys. And today is January 2nd. I've been off of work since like 2 days before Christmas, so I go back tomorrow. So I hope you guys are having a great, happy new year, and check out my t-shirt, Elton John. Saw him a few years ago. He was awesome. So have a great day, guys, and see you later. Happy reading.